In September of 2022, when I arrived in Al-Anon after a 13-year hiatus, my return differed from the usual circumstances. I didn't have an active qualifier in my life when I arrived. I had been through a bad breakup, and it had been over a year since I had direct physical contact with her. However, with all that time that had passed, I had a hole deep down inside that couldn't be mended by any temporary fixes or distractions, no matter how hard I tried. In the previous 18 months, I found myself in therapy and in complete disarray, only able to manage the very basics, job and bills. Mostly, I found myself lonely and seeking attention, affirmation, and approval through less than desirable situations. I used people and other things to try to fill the emptiness I was feeling. In 2021, I was barely living, much less acting and behaving like a human being. I was living in a deficit, a moral and virtuous deficit. I was merely surviving. Most of all, regret, self loathing had begun to creep back in, and I was slowly killing myself. The nihilistic thoughts and suicide began to creep into the forefront of my mind. I simply did not like the person I was becoming, the toxic person staring at me in the mirror. Most of my days were spent in a depressed state, unable to focus and confused. The ghosts of my past haunted me daily.